overjoyed for all the good that Hashem did for the Jews, Asher Hitzilo Miyan Mitzrayim, who saved him from the hand of Egypt. And the question is, it says Asher Hitzilo, that God saved him. What should the pasuk have said? Asher Hitzilom, that God saved them from the hand of Egypt. Why does it say Asher Hitzilo, that God saved him? So the Be'er Mayim Chaim answers based on the Gemara in Sota. The Gemara tells a story which we're familiar with, that we know Paro had 3 advisors, Eov, Yisro, and Bilam. And he made a conference and he asked his advisors, what do we do about the Jewish problem? So at the conference, Bilam said, drown all the Jewish boys. Eov was silent, and Yisro, not wanting to be a part of the plans at all against the Jewish people, ran away to Midian. And we know in the end, Bilam, who said, kill the boys, he was killed by the sword. Eov, who was silent, endured suffering. And Yisro, who ran away, was rewarded to have Moshe as his son-in-law and his descendants of members of the Sanhedrin, of the Jewish court. So that's why he answers, when Yisro heard about the rescue of the Jews through the drowning of the Egyptians, of course he was happy for what Hashem did for the Jewish people. But in addition, Asher Hitzilo, he was happy that God saved not the Jews, but that God saved him from being included with what happened to the Egyptians. Because thanks to running away, thanks to not being a part of this advice, he was prevented from either suffering like Eov or perishing with the Egyptians. So it's not just that Asher Hitzilam, that God saved them. Yisro was being thankful to Asher Hitzilo, that God saved him from the hand of what happened to the Egyptians. Have a wonderful evening. Rabbi Hananya Menachem Omer.